everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of a podcast that we're going to call The Roaring Twenties, done by me. And we have a special guest. Our very first guest on this podcast is a good friend of mine.
The GOAT.
It's a good friend of mine.
The GOAT. The one and only. December's very dedicated. December member, number one. December player.
You done? Okay, anyways, my name is Anna, and basically this podcast isn't like a formal podcast or anything like that. This is like more like a laid back. We're gonna talk about some heavy issues, and then I ain't a serious person, so I'm gonna just joke around a lot. So but we'll still get some topics across and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. Anyways, so today the very first topic is today the very first question is how do you feel about being 20? Now that we're 20 years old.
You can go.
Honestly, being 20, I don't know. Being 20 is it's not stupid, but it's not it's fun, but it's not you're between two things. You're no longer a teenager, but you're not also an adult either, because you can't buy liquor or anything like that. So it's just
it's not much different to me at all.
Yeah, people oh, you're not a kid anymore, but am I really though?
People still think I'm 15 anyway, so.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, that's it.
I would say it's not really hyped out to what it is to be. Cause the milestone is 21, so 20 is really nothing. When you 20, it really don't compare to 21, and then when you 19, it really don't compare to 18. So it's you just stuck in between two milestones, like she just said. So it's really not really much to do, or not really much to look forward to except the next milestone. To me.
Okay. You might not know, but we're both college students. Yeah, we go to different colleges. I was thinking about that. So, we can talk about college if you want to. No? You want to talk about college?
You can. Tell me
It's supposed to be a discussion.
Oh, great. Go ahead. College. I don't really have the typical college experience. I'm at a community college right now, 2-year institution. So I really haven't done much. It's really just the next high school, really. I mean, we have a campus, but it's no dorms or nothing. You just go to class and then you leave. So we really don't get the full college experience, I would say.
How do you feel about college?
How I feel about college? That is how I feel about college. I'm not even at a real college, so I would say it's been lame so far. How I feel about college?
I'm at a point in my life right now where I know who I want to be, but at the same time I also don't know who I am. So I'm kind of stuck in the midst of where to go and which direction to go. Because what I want to do with my life, you don't need a college degree to do it, but it's also at the same time I'm pleasing my parents and everybody else who believe that college is the only route to take to be successful. So I'm kind of stuck in the midst of.
You should have asked was college necessary.
Of what to do.
So
you don't think college is necessary? I don't think college is necessary at all to be successful in life. Look at the rich people in the world.
I think it's an experience that you should try. Unless you was already doing what you wanted to do before you graduated, or you just hopping in, it depends on really what you want to do with your life. For some, I'm majoring in business, and so I feel it might be necessary for me just so I can get network and relationship with people while I'm at school, and really go to school with people that's also entrepreneurship minded. So I can really just see where their heads at also. But if you're doing hair and stuff, nails. What else? I don't even know.
Like a trade, any trade. Like
Yeah,
stuff
like
like
any
that.
trade, you may not need to go, and therefore you probably should really think about that before you decide to. But college, I feel like you should just still try it out, just to see like what the hype is and like what's going on for real. I mean, just leave like your home is what I'm really trying to say because you really need to grow. You can't really grow in the environment that made you, so you should really just
True.
try to experience life from somewhere else, whether that be college or doing something else. Is what I really think y'all should do.
True. So yeah, college. It's a fun experience, but it's just like at the same time, I've had fun. Last year, pre-COVID, college was fun. Like club, another club, no sleep. Anyways, you don't got to talk. Anyways,
So don't college. The last 2 years, go to school, go home. Woo!
club, another club, no sleep, frat party. Yes, but yeah. I'm working. Basically, I'm saying like I'm working for something. Like I'm working towards something that I don't want. Like, it make my parents and everybody else happy if I got a college degree, but it's like I don't want it. So I'm kind of stuck on what to do because, like I said, I know who I want to be, but at the same time, I don't know who I am. So I a lot of growth I do for myself in order to get what I want to be in life, and so that's what it is right now. I don't know.
My parents also said I had to get a college degree, but I would have went anyway.
Well, she didn't say I had to, but
No, my parents said I had to get
oh, your parents said you. Dang.
one. Yeah. Well, my mom said I had to get one. I think my dad also wanted me to go, but she literally said we couldn't get she said we couldn't go on without having one. So she said me and my siblings, we all had to go to college to get a degree.
Well,
And both my parents did, so I could see why she probably wanted me to get one. But I feel like college is just not all about the degree. Like I said earlier,
it's not. It's about meeting new people, experiencing things.
So if you going, just have fun with it. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. It is a learning experience, but it's also a growing experience and really a chance for you to like find yourself if you don't know already. But you may think you have, and you just go to college or wherever you go, and you realize, oh, this really is something that I would look forward to do, or this really is not what I thought it was. So that's why.
It's not. After COVID, college is so fucking. I mean, after COVID, college is so like. I really see like how unnecessary it is, cause like, COVID, you do all stuff on Zoom. Just Zoom. I'm like, my life is. I feel like my life is like on a replay. Like I get up every Monday, go to the same class, do the same thing. Oh, read this book, read this chapter, do this assignment, write this essay. Like that's boring. Like, and imagine having that. Like people who work 9 to 5 jobs are like that same like stuck in the rat race of the same cycle. Getting up every day, you're gonna work. You work to pay off your bills. Basically, your income covers only your expenses, and that's it. And I'm just like, that's boring. Like I can't do that. I don't want to do that, so I'm stuck on what to do.
Before COVID and after COVID, college was the same with me. It was the same routine. It still is. It's just on the internet now. So, it ain't really been much of a change for me. It was cool while I just had started. I was like, hey, I ain't got to go to the school I didn't want to go anyway. So I was like, yep, it's gonna be lit. But then
COVID lasted for fucking 2 years. COVID 2
as
years
it progressed, I was like, this is even boring. More boring than it was going, but I don't know. It's really been the same all together anyway. Same routine, wake up, go to school. That's how it was before, that's how it is now. And that's another thing, don't try to spend like so much money going to school. Because really, you don't want to have that much money to pay after. Like after college, you really just want to be looking forward to starting your life and not working off what you just owe. So really,
That's
try
what
to get some.
college is, though.
But like, you can get financial aid.
You
like,
can, but most schools, the people who need financial aid don't get enough financial aid to go to school. So ultimately, they end up stuck in in the rat race of going on 9 to 5. Basically, when I get out of school, well, not me because I don't owe any debt, but
really,
like when you go, you get stuck in a cycle. So I'm already in debt to somebody else. Like the national not deficit, but the amount of student loans people owe off never gonna pay off in their lifetime. Like never. So. No.
well, just try to not put too much towards that. Like, if you're gonna need to do loans and stuff, try not to have so much to where it's overbearing. Like, I can understand that, like she said, you really probably don't have enough aid, so you need to, but don't try to go all overboard and get like too many loans, because then that's just more of your life wasted on working them off. So really shoot for schools that really are there in the aid department that really won't have you spending all your life paying off loans. And really do the FAFSA, do the scholarships, financial aid, merit based, see if you can get some outside scholarships. Yeah, we don't want loans over here.
Oh yeah, but like, this is I'm not saying don't go to college. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying like, if you know like deep down in your heart like that's not what you want to do. I'm saying to myself too, to y'all and myself. If you know like deep down in your heart, don't do it just to please other people, because that's what I've done that my whole life. But like now it's time where I'm going to stop doing that, because that's not what I want to do. So if you don't want to go to college, your parents think you should. It's okay to have differences, because in the end, it's gonna make you happy and them happy. Because like if you end up doing something that you hate, you're gonna have resentment towards like your parents, because like they force you to do stuff that you don't want to do. So ultimately, do what makes you happy. So
after you graduate, you're gonna be in like a weird time. Just make sure you have a plan, so you won't be like
stuck.
Yeah, stuck, and then your parents be like,
doing nothing with your life.
Yeah, they be like, you're not doing nothing with your life, or they be like, oh, you don't got nothing to do. Well, here, go do this instead. So if you already have a plan, like, and you focus on that, really nobody else can say much about it. So really just work on that after you graduate, well, even before, so it won't be like rushed.
Yeah.
College, we second year students.
Oh yeah, I'm a sophomore in college.
Yeah, we second year students.
My first year got cut short, but
yeah, freshman year and sophomore year,
it was cool.
That was the same for me. That was the same.
I had a great time.
In college,
met some great people.
If you nervous about college, I would say it's really just like entering middle school and then entering high school. You're gonna be around like the same age groups. Well, really, college it's a bunch of like it's a wide range of ages there, but it'll be just like entering high school. So it's really nothing to worry about. Yeah, it's a new environment and a new experience, but people really not gonna be worried about you like that, because we all there.
We all for ourselves. We all trying to figure out.
Yeah, we all trying to figure out our own life.
We all stuck trying to please our parents and find ourselves.
They're not gonna really be worried about you, so don't be nervous about it if you want to go.
Yeah, college is.
I don't have no experience going away, so that's a whole different story. She can tell y'all, but I'm close to home, so I really don't know what it's like going away.
You can rebuild yourself. Like you can like build a new, like I won't say I built a new Anna, but like I built a newer, like a updated version of myself, because like I expanded. I did different things I've never done before. So like just talk to people. Don't be afraid to talk to people. So
what was it like going away?
Going away, at first I was like, dang, I'm really by myself. Like, I'm gonna tell you do this, do that. I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I'm going to this party tonight. I don't gotta put into the class. I don't got to. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. So it was cool. But like the first week, I was like, like, oh, should I do? No, should I? I don't know if I should do that. I'm like, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, because in the end, it's gonna pay off for you to do different things, try different things.
Anything they should know freshman year? Anything about freshman year they should know? Anything specific? That you was like, oh.
That's not serious. Freshman year is not really serious. You was doing the easiest courses. Like, I would, like, go out, like, 3 or 4 times during the week, and, like, I still ended like a 3.7. I don't know how, but I did.
You just said it was easy courses.
It was easy courses, but I still ended like a 3.7. But it was still doing the work. So that was cool. Oh, no. I wanted to tell you something. I was about to tell you. Like, you know how we both wanted them UNC ones? Tell you what, I went to the mall to go get the raffle for them, right? And this old dude, you know, I was walking, I'm looking at my phone. He was like, "Hey, baby," and I was like, I didn't think he was talking to me at first.
He was.
I didn't think he was talking to me.
Definitely was.
So I'm oh, hi, and I kept on walking. Hey, come here, come here. I'm like, oh no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm in a hurry. He said, no, come here. So I just stopped because I don't want to be rude to him, but I just I stopped, and then he came up to me. He smelled like beard. Like, he smelled like beard. He came to me, he grabbed me like this. And I was just like, I pushed him off of me in a quick hurry to my, let me buy you lunch. And I was just like, no thank you, right? And then, he pulled out his wallet. It was, full of hundreds up in that mug. And I was like, But he didn't have no teeth. He missing, he had 2 teeth, the 2 canine teeth right here. But he was missing all the teeth up here. And I was just like,
yeah.
Oh, should I? Nah, but that was it was a funny. It wasn't funny then. Cause I saw him again in the mall, but we're doing a whole array. I haven't talked about college for a whole thing.
You said that was the topic.
That's a beginning topic. We can scare off talk about the stuff.
No, you need to learn about this. College.
This podcast is for teenagers and people in their 20s too. We're not giving we can give advice, our personal experiences on things. So our points of view on certain things. You don't have to agree with us, of course you don't, but that's just all it is basically.
College.
So yeah. Mm-hmm. What?
I'm trying to think of what I want to say about college.
You think we're done with that? Moving on. So, next topic. I had to ask you.
Okay, well, we wait for her. I would say you should join a couple organizations on college.
I'm trying to ask a question, but I don't know how to put it into words.
Well, while you think about that,
do you?
I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Okay, the place you're at right now,
in life.
Did you think that you be here when you in high school, did you picture yourself right here at this moment, in the point of your life?
In high school, I had so many dreams and aspirations.
Same.
I was like, my life is about to go on an incline.
My life is like a movie. I'm like, my life will be a movie. Y'all never see me again in y'all life. Look at me now, COVID.
Look at me. I had schools I wanted to go to. It was just a lot that was going on. And then I ended up somewhere I still don't want to be at. And let's talk about, if you don't get into the school that you want to, it's probably going to be a shock at first. But what I realized was you can always apply again for the next year or the next semester. And what's meant to be will happen. So if it's meant to be, you'll be there. But if it's not, you just got to move on and find some. Don't get stuck up on school, cause
life isn't just about school.
Don't get stuck up on you going to this college or you going to that university. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Is what I really want to say, because if you don't get into that school, you ain't gonna have a plan B, a plan C. It's gonna be your life is over or something. You may feel that way, but really, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. Either you just got to give it time, or you got to find something else and look at what else you can do or where else you can go. Because my first year, I didn't get into the schools I wanted to, my top schools I wanted to go to. And I thought I was going to be able to go away still, but my parents was like, we want you to go here. So right now, I'm close to home at this college I didn't want to be at. And so next year, well, this upcoming fall semester, I'm planning to dip because I done already spent 2 years in the city and I need to go. But yeah, don't get too caught up on a certain school. Just have options. And then talk to your parents because they may try to hit you with some stuff out of the blue. And really just sit down with them and have conversation about school and like what's in y'all budget and stuff. That might help y'all too. What was you gonna say?
Me, I'm not where I thought. Like 18-year-old or 17 or 18-year-old Anna. I picture myself living a lavish life. I already be wealthy by now. Like I said, my life is like I picture my life to be a movie. So like, am I where I thought I'd be? No. Like I thought, like I said, I thought I'd be wealthy, well off by now. But and like at times, like I do this to myself, but at times like I get frustrated and I like get upset about like where I am in my life. But it's just like I gotta constantly remind myself that like I gotta like remind myself like I'm not the person that I need to be in order like who I want to be. I'm not there yet. Like I'm not there like mentally like strong enough to be like I'm already like a strong like person, but you know you gotta get stronger. You gotta grow into the person that you're meant to be. So like I'm not who I want to be. I'm not fully grown into the person who I want to be. So
Yeah, that's
I can't be where I want to be in life unless I've grown into the person I want to be. So that's how I like remind myself. But school, like I won't say I don't believe in like a plan B and C, but like if the plan A don't work out, try it again. Like just try a different
but you
way.
need a backup school if you don't get into the first
I
one.
ain't talking about something about the life, like backup. Just do it again.
They need
try
a backup.
again.
If it don't work out,
I ain't talking about school.
I know I'm talking about life.
Nah.
If plan A don't work,
if you're really dedicated to plan A, just try. You can try it again and again until you succeed. Because in the end, like all failures, you gain knowledge in failures. So like you gain knowledge, you'll do it again, do it a different way. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it again. But now I know not to do that no more because it didn't work out. So
anyway though, if it's meant to be, it'll be. So you can keep trying plan A over and over again, but sometimes that's just not where you gotta go. You gotta head in a different direction, or you gotta take a step back. I wouldn't say like it's bad to keep trying to go down the same path over and over again, but don't get so caught up on that one path. Like it's okay to take a step back and take a break. Don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna go do this again. No, that didn't work. Let me try this again. Like give your time to really think about what your options are and really like evaluate where you at and where you need to go. Like don't really just rush into plan A every single time. Like really sit there, really think like what's going on with plan A? Is this something I need to do or is it just plan A is not meant for me? But another thing I want to say is don't be so hard on yourself because really life is not going to be like one moment you're there and then the next moment it's everything you want it to be. So like don't get caught up in social media because you never know what other people have to do or where they was at. And don't rush yourself because really life is not A and then straight to D. A and then straight to Z. You got all the other letters in the alphabet. It's not gonna be like in one snap of a moment you doing this, or it's all gonna be glamorous and stuff, and you where you want to be. It really takes like life is a marathon, so really it's not a sprint. So it's really gonna take you some time and dedication to get to where you want to go. And if you see you not where you at, don't be so hard on yourself. Yep, be like, okay, I'm not where I'm at. But your life is not over, and it's might be closer than you think. So as long as you keep putting one foot forward, you'll get there eventually. Just take your time and work it through.
Just keep moving forward.
Yeah, just keep moving forward.
I got a good question for you.
Yeah.
How do you think life would be if social media didn't exist?
Life? I feel like people wouldn't be as connected as they are. And like, cause social media, like, we can talk to people that's all across the world. We can learn about people from a whole different like countries, cities, environments than us, and like we can meet people just from our phone. That's like 100 overseas, basically. So without social media, I feel like we'd be less connected, and then we might be like more isolated. We wouldn't know what's going on. Everything would be like how it was. Like I feel like around like World War II and stuff.
Not that far back. Technology advanced, but just no social media.
Exactly. We're gonna have technology, but we're gonna be relying on a whole different methods to communicate with people. It's gonna take like weeks and months for your mail to come back from overseas.
No, it wouldn't. It would still have technology. It'll be advanced. Okay. Everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything that we have right now. Okay.
So you mean just no social media,
yeah.
but still phones and stuff?
Yeah, like everything is how it is right now, but just social media didn't exist.
Dang, no social media.
I
would say it would be like, I don't know. You can say I'm looking for the word.
Honestly, I think the younger generation, like a lot of them, like our anxiety and like stress and everything, like it'd be like a burden lifted off of our shoulders because like we all, me included, like we all compare ourselves to like people who are like our age, like are successful at our age, or a person who looks like that, who has that. But like if social media didn't exist, like we would like go on living. Like I think life would be pretty good because like everybody would just live their own life. Like nobody would like constantly like people constantly compare themselves to other people because of social media. But
honestly,
it's a good way to connect with people and talk and to inform. But a lot of the information on social media is spread. It's like misinformative. Half of the stuff ain't even true. So it's just like if social media didn't exist, yeah, we would just go on living. Like people would be way happier. Like because like Instagram, like they give off this like beauty standard, like you gotta look like this, and you gotta have this in order to be happy. You gotta have this, the Ferrari. You gotta have the newest Birkin bag or something like that. Like I don't fit the beauty standard as an African American female. I don't fit the beauty standard, so I know that like I'm saying my life's not supposed to like be like that, but it's just like I know it's not real because I don't fit the beauty standard. So I'm like, yeah. So
no, I feel like anywhere you go without social media, people are their own social media. So
what?
Let me explain.
Okay.
If you take away Instagram, yeah, you take away that, but people are still gonna be comparing themselves to other people.
But not on like a wide scale. Like
dang,
the amount.
Dang, I didn't even finish what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a lot going on, like through Instagram and stuff. But regardless, people are still gonna talk anyway. And yeah, it's not really a lot like it would be on Instagram, but regardless, it's still gonna be that idea of this is what you gotta look like, or this is what you gotta be like in your own like environment, your own city, your own country, your own whatever. It's still gonna be some standard for you that you gotta reach because people set standards on other people all the time. And then I feel like social media is good for like representation and spreading like positivity and comfort. Also, it's not all hate, but like without the media, people wouldn't know that it's nobody else like them, or they wouldn't have like the comfort of self love or positivity, body positivity, and like stuff like that. They wouldn't really be more open like they are on social media if it wasn't around. People create media themselves. People is always gonna have something to say regardless. And you don't know, it might be as bad as it is on Instagram. Instagram is just highlights it better.
I don't think it would be because it's a mass produced skill. So like I did my senior thesis was like over like social media. Like it's not real because like the amount of like young girls, like the amount of like body, not dysmorphia, but like what's the word? The amount of like body
Negativity? You just say body.
Like I'm gonna say insecurities. I'm gonna say insecurities. I don't know the proper term for it, but like insecurities, like they're like the age range, like girls like 13, like 18. Like self-esteem is just like down here compared to, because it's on the mass produced scale. And you said that people always compare themselves. Yeah, people will always compare you, like judge you, but it's like if social media didn't exist, the only people who would like judge you is people like but like
Yeah.
or like you see every day, but like so social media, somebody can just like say some stupid underneath your picture because like they don't like you or something like that. That don't make no sense. Like how you don't like me, something like that. You don't even know me. Or you feel comfortable enough, or you bold enough to just say something stupid because
that's how it is in real life.
Because you can't. No, but it's also like you sitting behind a computer screen. Like I don't know who you are. I never see you. I'll probably never see you, but you feel comfortable to go to reply something like that's just stupid. To my that's ugly, or you're stupid, or to my girl, you like a freaking like I don't know, like oh girl, you look like I don't know. I ain't never no hate comments underneath my stuff. But I'm just saying,
but like,
the amount of hate comments triumph. I feel like the amount of negativity triumphs the positivity that that social media tries to spread. The positivity is great and it encourages people, but the negativity, I think it just triumphs all of that.
But I feel like you blaming the media when it's really people. Because, like, if you take away Instagram, it's still going to be stuff on the news. It's still going to be stuff in magazines. People, like it was before social media, they had, like, magazines and TV. It was still, like, images put up on there that certain standards had to be hit, like that. And then, in person, the difference between Instagram and real life is, in real life, you have to deal with those people because you see them every day. But then on Instagram, you can always choose not to interact with the hate or not look at the hate. Or you can just take a break from social media. In real life, it's way harder to take a break. For like example, if you go to school with a whole bunch of people that don't like you or talk about you, it's hard to take a break from them versus on Instagram, you get like 100 hate comments on your picture. You just can get off on Instagram or you can delete their comments or you can block them. Like, you can't block people in real life is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, you can.
Not if you see them every day.
I can block you. You are nothing. You will mean nothing to me.
That's you, but if kids are getting bullied every day at school or they feel like it's certain standards that they have to hit based on the people they see every day, how can they get around that versus on Instagram?
You said, how can they get around that?
Yeah.
I don't have an answer for that. Because that's like a part, sadly, it's a part of life. Like, you get bullied because people, ultimately, people who like hate you or look at people who want to be you, like they envious of you because you want to be me, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say Instagram, you can get away from that stuff, but real life,
not really, because like some people have like been like shamed so badly on like social media platforms. Like
that's why I said if you don't want to be on that platform, you tired of seeing that, gone. Just get it out of your phone. Real life, you go to school, somebody got something to say every single day. What is your options?
Just block it out, because honestly, your options is just try to block it out, I guess, because I don't know. Only thing you can do is just encourage yourself. If anybody else encourage you, encourage yourself. Like, I don't know what else to say besides that.
Because there's not much you can do. That's the point.
That's what I'm saying.
You saying Instagram is bad. Real life is bad.
No, I'm not saying it's like bad. It's a way for us to connect and stuff with each other. But I'm saying the amount of negativity that is spread and like the amount of like it's not a false narrative. It's like this false lifestyle of like perfection. Like people like nowadays people are striving for this level of what the heck is the word? Perfection. That's like unattainable. Like nobody can obtain a certain you can't obtain like certain levels of perfection.
That's real life.
Yeah, Instagram is promoting that. That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is
Instagram, not Twitter. Who use Facebook? My grandma. But
I'm gonna say is these issues was going on way before social media came around.
They did, but social media just like intensified it because now people are big, bad, and bold. They can say whatever they want behind the screen because like nobody can like say nothing. Like
regardless.
Nobody gonna do that. I'm gonna say that. Like people can like reply to you and say something back, but like you can like just reply back and say something like dumber or stupider. So
Basically, this is what you need to do. Take a break from social media from time to time. Because if you got a lot of hate and negativity under your post or your page, or people DMing you saying bad, weird stuff, just take a break from it. Don't let it really get to you like that. Because it is over the internet. It is probably just strangers. Or if it's people that you know, they're probably jealous or they really have nothing better to do. They probably got something going on with them, which is why they're attacking other people. So really take a break from it. That's the good thing about social media. You can always step away. So don't be afraid to step away from it. You don't have to be on there every day. You don't have to be in your comments every day looking at the negativity. What you focus on is what you're gonna see. So if you on there every day like, oh my god, they commented another bad post. Oh my god, they shaming me. Oh my god, they trying to cancel me. Oh my god, why people keep trying to talk bad about me? All that is giving you negative energy, and it's really making your life worse. Focus on the positivity, and if you need to take a break, take a break.
yeah, but ultimately, like you become what you attract. So like if you constantly attracting like negative energy and stuff like that, that's what your life is gonna be. I mean, that's gonna be like permanently. But I'm just saying, social media plays a factor in it. All I'm basically saying is the highlights of social media are negatively impacting like young adults and like teenagers and stuff like that because it's giving this false narrative that's only obtainable by like a select few of people. That's all I'm really saying.
I agree, but I don't think life would be all that without it.
Ultimately, if social media didn't exist, I think life would be better. Like I said, and like the people who like influencers of like this like perfection lifestyle, like ultimately they would get real jobs or some other stuff. And, like they would just be like normal people.
Be entertainers, regardless.
Half of them even funny and stuff like that. Like I'm just saying,
without social media, they made that. But I don't think life would be all that different without social media.
Wait, what's the word? Evolution. No, that's not evolution.
Oh my god.
That's not evolution. You adapt. Adaptation. That's what I said. Adaptation. I think that's what I said.
I don't know. Life. These issues was current already, and so social media probably made it worse. But ultimately, you are the one that's in charge of your social media. So, like I said, either you got to take a break, take a step back, and really have time with yourself, or really go spend time with your loved ones, do something besides social media, and don't really focus on the negativity. Just like in real life, don't really focus on negativity. Lean on the people closest to you.
We all need
to help you get through stuff. And don't be afraid to ask for help. I know they always say that, but really, don't really be afraid to ask for help.
I'll help you, kid.
Social media is not life. So y'all kids that be on there every day trying to become the next big thing.
I am the next best thing right here, sitting right here.
MBT.
What the heck is that?
Next best thing. It's not. It's more than likely social media.
I didn't know what you were saying to me.
I feel like social media, it has negativity, but it's also good in it.
There is good in social media. It spreads awareness to things that like most likely, like before social media, a lot of stuff wasn't brought to the light. So I would say
no representation at all. And no stuff was getting talked about.
That's what I'm saying. It brings a lot of problems to the light that the world needs to know about. So there is good in it, but I don't know. Negative, the positive. So
yeah, but if you really think about it, the problem is not media. The problem is people.
Yeah.
So whether Instagram is around or not, they're gonna be still talking about you.
Yeah, I said that they can only talk about you if they know you. If they don't know you, how are they gonna talk about you? They can't.
If they don't know you, they probably heard it from somebody else. That's how rumors spread.
We live in a...
What? So rumors don't exist?
I'm not saying rumors don't exist. Rumors spread, but rumors can only go so far. Like word to mouth can only go so far. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like it would be worse though if it's people that you actually know and it's people actually around, than versus someone on the screen. That's how I feel.
Why?
Because you don't know them, so why would you even care about what they say?
People care about what people say about them. So like people.
So you think people would care more about what a stranger say versus what somebody they know say?
Yes. Because the stranger only like sees like one picture of your life, 2 days. So the stranger can say like, oh, you're like a freaking water buffalo or something like that. But like for like one picture, that's that's a picture, a little like clip of perception of my life. So if you ever come from to say like a water buffalo, okay, but let's say just like your friend say something about you. You hear it. You can go and like talk to them and say, you said this, like go address it, but like you can't really address it. You can address it, but ultimately you can get not retribution. You can just get like more hate for addressing something. Like, oh no, be so sensitive about that. Like you sound like a water buffalo. Of course I'm not sensitive. I'm not sensitive at all. I'm saying right now because I don't care. I'm gonna say what I say to you, but
my advice for like what she said, strangers and people you don't know commenting on your stuff or saying stuff about you. If people don't know you personally, don't take what they say personal. Let me say that again. Okay?
That's easier said than done.
Let me say that again for the people in the back, the front row, the middle row that's on the side, that's listening in from the outside. If people don't know you personally, don't take what they say personal. If it's a stranger talking to you on Instagram or Snapchat, sliding up or DMing you, saying whatever, talking however, you do have a block button. You can delete a comment. You can choose to just ignore them. Don't give in to them, is what I want you to do. Do not give in. I can understand you. The internet is forever, and so...
The internet is forever.
That picture that you posted, that was probably like, you probably thought you was the best thing ever, and then somebody just really crushed that for you. But one comment versus the number of likes you got versus the other people commenting on your stuff, spreading positivity, is really nothing. Don't focus on the negatives all the time. It's more positive if you look for it. And if you're looking for negative, that's what you're going to get. And sometimes you may find it, but you can just choose to look elsewhere. If they don't know you personally, don't take what they say personally.
Okay.
Say it.
What you say? If they don't know you personally, don't take it personal. Alright. Before we go, because it's kind of running long, before you go, all I gotta say is, don't let, like, people's narratives of you, like, affect, like, who you are, like, or define who you are, because the number of likes you get don't define who you are, your self-worth. So, like, ignore that, like, block it out, because, like, it's not real. None of it's real.
Exactly.
So
don't be on social media for other people.
Be on it for yourself.
Post for you. And look out for you.
So true.
Protect your energy, protect yourself, protect your head, protect your vibes, protect your heart, protect your soul. Protect your goals.
Yeah.
And to close off.
Yeah, that's to be done.
I would say. Oh, what?
Oh, you go ahead.
People is gonna talk regardless. They gonna have something to say regardless.
People gonna talk about you doing good or bad. So might as well do good, okay?
It don't really matter. Do what you want to do.
You. People gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or bad. I'm saying it again. People gonna talk about you if you're doing good or bad. So just do you. Do you? Don't worry about them others.
Ultimately,
don't worry about them naysayers.
You are
worthy of everything that you want to accomplish. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're kind. You're intelligent. You're important.
You're valued. You are loved. You are cared for. You are it. You are all. You are all you have to be. You're all you need to be. You can be. You are everything. Control your style. Control your life. Control the story. Ultimately, what you say about you is all you should care about. The end.
Thank you guys for watching the very first episode of hopefully this first episode kicks off our series, and it takes us really far in this series that we're going to call The Roaring 20s. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm Anna. This is my good friend, Gia.
December associate.
This is my good friend, Gia.
December affiliate.
Thank you for watching our very first episode of The Roaring 20s, and we'll see you when we see you, because
December's very cold one.
Okay, bye.